Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to our Wednesday live stream, where we are continuing CK3 week, which we started on Monday, and we are playing for our very first time a Landless Noble. We've never done that before, even though that's like a couple expansions ago now. We started this playthrough. There just happened to be a new DLC, a story DLC, an event DLC, that has to do a lot with sort of traveling, so it's sort of the perfect time to put everything together. And I'm having a hoot. We have been going on for 3 years now. Our character started when he was 18. He's 21 now. We recently got married. We are currently working on some romancy stuff. I never know where to put my head for this game. We can put it there so you guys can at least see my little scheme over here to romance my wife, which should increase fertility ratings. Although I've got fecund going on over here. And as far as I know, I don't think we've got anything that lowers fertility. So hopefully we're going to start making babies because we have no air. We got to start it going. Hey, Kana!
Choo-chooing across increasingly northern Ontario on the Canadian. Too bad the cell reception isn't good enough to catch the stream's sad face.
That's freaking cool! You're doing train stuff across Canada? That's amazing. I think I've only been on a train in Canada once. For those blessed to be in ERP or something like that, you have to realize in North America, generally speaking, train service is really, I mean, I'm sure you know, but train service is really not a thing we have much for, like, passenger stuff. Freight, yeah, for sure. Passenger stuff, considerably less so. And it was sort of a little kind of a touristy kind of thing, going up north to Moosonee, and which is fairly kind of remote-ish, but it was a really fun train trip and then a day trip to visit some things, and yeah, it was all right. For those of you who don't know, we do have the name and game thing running. We didn't use any on Monday because we didn't make a baby yet. So I did reset the list. So if you want to be in the name and game queue, make sure to get in for that. And fingers crossed, we're going to start making babies, starting a dynasty. And then as the dynasty grows, we keep naming lots of people after that. So it'll probably start to burn through a lot of that relatively soon, but we'll see. Yes, Moosonee, exactly. Only heard bad things about Canadian passenger train. Yeah, there's just not really a lot of it. Not really. I don't think you can rename your court members, not without a mod or anything like that, I think. I mean, we can go into the barber shop, but I think I had a mod. I think there's a mod that I used to run, and I probably still subscribe to, but I'm not running any mods right now, that I think is called, like, rename anyone or something like that. And that's kind of fun to do that. But for now, we'll keep those names. That's okay. We'll run mod lists for a little bit. We'll get some achievements for a change. It'll be fine. Yeah. Because, yeah, in CK3, you don't have to be hardcore to get achievements anymore, but I think mods might still disable it. I'm not entirely certain. We started down here. We are, if you don't know, we are playing as a Cathar character. Which is a sort of, I guess, a heresy of Catholicism, at least from the point of view of the Catholics. It is a Christian faith. That's actually very nice. They're pacifists, they're cool, they're chill, they're all these things. So, of course, the Catholic majority does not like them. They do start the game. We did start from the 1178 bookmark as well, which we rarely play. And the Cathars do have a little bit of territory down in the south of France over here, but no actual rulers, just some popular support. But our goal is to hopefully see if maybe we can build a Cathar homeland at some point. But for now, we've just been traveling. We did start down there. We've been traveling along. France was having I actually don't know where the borders of France. This English bit does start in the 1178. I don't know if like the borders have tweaked slightly since the start. I've been monitoring that. We did a couple of things here, but very quickly, we took an escort job. As a landless person, we can do these little contracts. We had an escort job to escort someone over to London, so we did that. We bumped around the south of England for a bit, and then we took another escort job over to Ireland. So we're just, we're visiting around, we're seeing the place, we're having a grand old time. Cathars, yeah, anti-materialist, yep, fair bit, yep. And then somewhere around here, we did get someone who wanted to join our camp. We've only got 4 followers. We started with 2. We got a 3rd one at some point. Then one of them was killed by some bandits. We're back up to 4. And one of them was a lovely lady, this Margarita over here, who we thought, I think maybe we can finally get married. Because one of the things, we really didn't have a pool of people to choose from for marriage. You have to pull in favors or do different things like that to arrange marriages, to find people. But she's great. Again, we're, a little older than ideal for having a huge passel of kids, which is very important for starting a dynasty over here, but should be fine. And yeah, has She's stubborn and temperate, exactly like we are. Now, two stubborn people may not be the perfect idea, but probably it's fine. Two temperate people, they get along great. We get a great relationship boost. She's got callous, which, I mean, maybe we prefer something else, but it's fine. Thrifty clerk, she's shrewd. All sounds like great things. We have a great opinion going on right now. Very happy that way. And yes, I'm currently working on the romance scheme over here so that we can become soulmates, which will also increase our fertility. So hopefully we can... again, we really need to get a baby at some point before we die, which in a sense did happen in an alternate timeline. There was an event that happened, and option 2 was like perfectly fine. I think that was where we lost our follower. Option 2 was that. Option 1 was try to fight them off ourselves, which was probably going to kill us. We did a safety save, but Twitch chat really wanted me to pick option 1, which did indeed kill us, but we did revert to the we don't die option there. But for the sake of Twitch chat, we did hit option 1 because it was funny to see what would happen. I think that's most of the recap over here. We got some money. We've been developing our camp. We're going to read the subs and resubs in a second, so if you want to get in on that, make sure to punch in. We've built a baggage train with the... What do we show? Oh, I see. With the portable shrine upgrade over here, which allows us to demand conversion of our followers, which we had to use for someone before. So we got that. We built the roaring campfire so that we could do the camp revelry activity, which is good. Also, we could find maybe more officers to scout for talent. We do have some money now, so we should have some more options to recruit some people, which is going to be okay. Currently, we're actually in the middle of doing a camp revelry event right this moment. Once that is done, we'll probably do some more missions over here in the Irish lands, the land of Ire. I think that's probably the recap for us. Lots of diseases going on here on the east coast of Great Britain. Denmark's also not having a very good time. Or Sweden. Or Prussia, Poland. I think everything else is kind of clear over here. Ooh, down here in Sardinia. Okay. Oh, and down in Sicily as well. So yeah, well, there's a few plagues going around. That was one of our reasons for moving over here, is to get away from England. At some point, we want to return to our quasi-French homeland. I mean, the situation over here is complicated, but... it's being worked on. Did you reincarnate yourself? Yeah, maybe that's what happened. We were just reincarnated so we didn't die. Okay, let's read the subs and resubs, and then we'll kick things off. First of all, hey, Fish Sticks, thanks for giving a gift sub to Rise of Kenji. That's very nice. The gift sub, that's so sweet. Lilium Astral has resubbed for their 40th month. Dave gave Quito 10 months. Says, thanks for all the years of entertainment. Thank you very much for all the years of support. Reptile is at 66 months, and talk about how time flies. Bywolf is at 105. Let's keep wandering through life. Cece's at 11 months, almost a 1-year Twitch anniversary. MGZ Shonix is at 122 months. Says, dang, that long, really? You know, we've lasted longer than some celebrity relationships. In fact, longer than a lot of celebrity relationships. It's weird. Goat the Dog's at 41 months, almost has the answer to life, the universe, and everything, but they're working on it a bit more. Asurum's at 11 months. Pygrove is at 105. Commander Angry Aardvark's at 49 months. And Ethedian, probably didn't pronounce that properly, I'm so sorry, has just resubbed. And the Crazy Alchemist, or the Crazy Chemist. Ethedian at 8 months, and the Crazy Alchemist, Chemist. You know what? No, we're playing Crusader Kings. We're in the medieval era. Your username for today's stream is the Crazy Alchemist. That's just the way it goes. Has resubbed for their 76th month. Alrighty. I think we can probably, let's unpause. We'll bring the speed down a sec, just to, be able to deal with things. Oh yes, remember you promised to look at the Inspector lifestyle. We took a brief gander. So someone said that there's something kind of sick and OP in the Inspector lifestyle. And I can't remember, we kind of looked around. Okay, just some stronger combat stuff. This lets create travel itinerary decision. Trade gold for an artifact. Right hand manned. Second aptitude? What does this mean? Oh. The aptitude of our second gets a plus 15. Okay. Gain skill based on camp purpose. So this just gives us a flat 2 bonus to some things. Earth bounty. Quartermaster. Yeah, I don't know which one. What's the crazy thing? Gain traveler season trade experience when you arrive at your destination. Oh, I think travel log would be quite nice to get as early as possible to max out our traveler trait. Unlocks the tutoring trip travel option. Air will be brought with you into your entourage. Okay. Yeah. I don't know which one of these. Someone says it's like something crazy OP. Nothing stands out as like weirdly broken, but Travelog sounds really good actually to get as early as possible. Yeah, did that tree in my game, got Max Out Traveler, both tracks quite fast. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Next time we get a pick over here, I think we'll probably, I still liked Wayfarer because I think it's our vibe, but I think we should probably go and pick up Travel Logs and then maybe keep going down Wayfarer because it does look quite nice. Fortunate situation going on in southern Canada. You mean the south of Canada? I don't know. Everything's fine. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. If we keep telling ourselves that, it'll be true, right? It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Camp Revelry, ready your bowstrings. No sooner had I stood up to get more refreshments than Juliana bounds upright too. I think we could all go with a little bit of friendly competition, she begins, bow in hand. Perhaps a light archery contest. I have a bow for you right here, Quill. My drink may have to wait. Why don't we hunt for it? First kill wins. Okay, so it's sort of a coin flip who gets the first kill. If we get it, we get provisions. We get the hunter trait. We get some XP. If she gets it, she gets the hunter trait. We do spend prestige and gain stress, but we actually have a pretty easy time burning off stress. So that's not the end of the world. Come then, you choose the target. Prowess challenge against Juliana, which we have less than a great chance to gain. But it's fine. Both of those outputs are okay, actually. Those outcomes, I should say. Or never presume to compete with one of your caliber. Camp Revelry carousing level increases. We can have a carousing level for this. These are all okay. What do you want? 1, 2, or 3? I mean, the first two are both kind of hunting. You coin flip. This one hurts a little bit more if we fail, and it could get Juliana in. I could get me injured, which isn't great. Maybe, you know what? Do we like Level 3? A few votes for 1, a few votes for 3. 1 vote finally for 2. I don't know what the carousing level does. We just be more of a partier. I don't think I particularly care for the Histolator. This is like the tournament going one, which I don't care for. Hunting's okay. Wounds are cool. Let's give it a try. All right. I don't hunt for it. First kill wins. You claim the first kill. We get a few provisions. I've got the hunter trait now. Hunter right over here. So +1 prowess, which we didn't have a lot of. Increased stress loss and hunter's opinion gain. And then we can boost these up some more and get some things. Sure. Okay. Wandering off. Oh, the carousing level's over here. Oh, is it for the current event? Okay, yeah, okay. Ah, my lord, Juliana approaches, wringing her hands in worry. I don't know where Adam is. It has been quite some time. It has been quite some time since I last saw Adam. The skies, meanwhile, darken ominously as dusk draws near. Where's he drifted to? Grab a torch and start looking. Don't go far. Okay, we get a chance of increasing our hunter experience in the Venator. Camp Revelry increases. Adam gains an opinion. Or Adam wanders back with some berries. We get some provisions, and there's a chance he becomes gardener. Or we fall afoul of a wild animal. As you find Adam, we could also become wounded with 7% chance, or we can sit and wait. No, let's go looking for him. Tracking skill prove immediately effective. We gain some more experience in the Venator. I don't know how much we need to level it up. Okay, yeah, it didn't really move there. Cool. All right. Time flies. The fire sputters, its embers now merely glowing where once they roared. The revelers, likewise, begin to drift off towards their sleeping spots. A good time was had by all, but the hour has come to call the entertainment done for now. Fun fact about Cathar religion. Reproduction was as a moral evil as you were forcing a soul to continue its reincarnation, and killing was abhorrent because animals contain reincarnated souls as well. Ah, I might skip over that stuff because it sounds like it's going to complicate our reproductive plans. A wonderful reverie it was, too. All right, every attending guest loses stress. We gain tons of provisions, diplomacy lifestyle, and fireside chat, the spring of wisdom for 10 years. +1 to every stat? Okay. Damn. Your camp revelry conclusion. Yep, okay, so that seems the same thing. Finish, good. Let's make sure camp revelry. Okay, we do have the notification when it becomes available. Good. Oh, apparently we can visit a castle holding right now. Well, maybe we should do that now. That was pretty good. And I think that's also on a cooldown. Maybe it's not, actually. Okay, maybe it's not on a cooldown. Or maybe it is for the same place, but we're in a different place in a different castle. I guess maybe we should do that before we do more missions. Or... Yeah, we could put the hunt on reminder. Yeah, we could actually just go for a hunt right now. I don't suppose we can hire a huntsman, can we? Unless that's something that comes up when we hit the hunt button. All right, let's visit the castle now. The thing is, visiting the castle is free, and I guess we can revisit it. I don't know that we have enough money to do much with it, but let's do it and see what happens. Let's take a look at the castle, the local training grounds. Yeah, so this is all the same as before. We can spend money to increase our prowess. We can't convince this person to come. I don't know that we need to increase our personal prowess. We could pay money to get someone to join in, or we can play dice. They're both insular Irish. I don't think I really want to spend all my money doing that. I don't need to pay dice to lower our stress. We could try to hear a story. Oh, that's... Okay, the story stuff is just great. No matter what, we get a good outcome from this. Okay, story had a few good points. Okay, stewardship experience. And yeah, we could look to see to recruit people, but they're all spend a fair amount of money. I mean, they're decent people. They got great stats. Like, we have an easier time, apparently, getting people with good stats here with the wandering. But I might just keep this cash. We might want to do some more development in camp. In fact, maybe that's what we should look at right now. On second thought, let's head back. Thinking something else. Supplies. Town crier? Oh, that's for contracts. Justicar contracts. Culling criminals. No. Learning contracts. Oh, that's the copying things. We do all... Okay, we can come back to this. We've got some contracts on the map as is. I think that's going to be fine. We are married. We've got a spouse. For lovers... I don't think I'm going to do that. We're a goodly person. So... Is there only one building slot, I guess? Or maybe we'll get more when we level it up. Yeah, okay, that does look like what it's going to happen. We could level up baggage trains. Okay. I'm just comparing the numbers here. And of course, we could build the building. We could level up the Roaring Fire. Mostly more Kniggets. The Roaring Fire doesn't have a slot yet. So, trailing musicians. We could have a Master Bard, Officer... Wandering Poets. More likely to gain the Poet trait. Capering Fools. Aptitude of Stooges. I don't know. Libations for the Lost. We're temperate, so I don't think that's the right pick. Local Hangers On. Receive occasional events to recruit useful locals. Contract scheme length phase. 10 days faster per scheme phase. Monthly intrigue lifestyle experience. Grand aspirations. Both nights. I don't think that's us. Nightly debates. Juicy rumors. I don't know. Could also potentially level up the pavilion. We could save up money to level up the pavilion. A number of domicile building slots. Oh, that's how we unlock our third slot. Maybe we should just save up for that and just get a new base building entirely. Yeah, or the one with the locals. I do like it. Now, if we have to spend money for it, but yeah. I mean, we get free intrigue lifestyle experience. I guess free experience is pretty nice. Oh, I can't construct it. Oh, our purpose must be explorers, so we literally cannot. Okay. I mean, the poet trait's pretty fun. No, I think I'll save up maybe for the base pavilion level. All right. Oh, right. We can do a request over here. Here's what I'm wondering about. We have been accosted by bandits a couple of times. One of them cost us one of our followers or friends. I don't know if this is actually going to impact that. But what if we get a men-at-arms? You just recruit a random men-at-arms regiment. over here. I mean, presumably we're gonna have to pay maintenance on it, is the downside. And I don't know, like, I don't know what the value is necessarily of just having a man-at-arms regiment. Having lots of them, we can probably fight some battles and stuff like that. You don't pay maintenance? I also don't know if it really helps us. Men-at-arms for wandering characters cost provisions. Oh, that makes sense. Now, he's not willing to offer us gold. I was checking before the stream. We could get provisions. I mean, we're not out, but... No maintenance, but doesn't replenish automatically. Interesting. I'm just wondering if we just ask for some provisions here. To refill only, no maintenance when raised or unraised. I don't know. Maybe we start collecting a bunch of men-at-arms. Let's see. Cost extra supplies when moving camps. Okay, I wondered about that. The whole Dama style moving. I'm just gonna ask for provisions for now, so we have to do fewer things for it. All right, let's pick a job. Support a faction. No. Boundary dispute. That was fine. Great work of learning, and we do have great learning, right? We have 27 learning. Let's do this. Learned scholars of beauteous letters. Wonder how you get the highest contract tiers. By earning a reputation, maybe, or becoming friends, or maybe it's just random. Writers from all across the land are directed to Earl of Athlon's castle for gainful scrivening work. Okay, let's do it. And yeah, there was a prestige cost as well, sure. The request. I hum as I look around Earl Art Study. Plenty of scripts, manuscripts, and short stories are gathered here in neat stacks and lined up on the shelves. What is a manuscript? As opposed to, in this case, a script. Now, I'm assuming this script... Well, I guess it could be a script for a play. But I'm assuming that comes from, like, an older thing. Like, when I think of a manuscript, I think of, like, literally, say, what you generate as a writer and then submit as a publishing thing. Contract level related to level of fame. Oh, that might make some sense. And manual, I did get the manual part. But what's the difference? Like, because there was no printing. So everything was a manual script in this period. So that's why I'm wondering why it's specifying scripts versus manuscripts here. Right? Because there's no printing. Anyway, piece of work isn't necessarily judged by its length. Surely even the mention of a single word can invoke complex emotions. But first things first, what size of work do I have in me? Better keep it simple. My creation will be exhaustive. Oh, so 3 chapters. With more chapters, you'll face an increased amount of challenges. The rewards will be stacking, but so will the difficulty. Complete a learning challenge, a combined challenge and other relevant skill, or draw from your experience traveling. When a third of your challenges for qualified success, 2/3 for success, and all of them for exceptional. Or we can go 5 chapters. Let's do it. Okay. Humble beginnings. I peered out of the blank page in front of me. Words. Why is it always so difficult to start? It was a dark and stormy night. What's that, what's that, like, bad fiction contest opening paragraph here? It was a dark and stormy night. The rain fell in torrents, except at occasional intervals, when it was checked by a violent gust of wind which swept up the streets, for it is in London that our scene lies, rattling along the housetops and fiercely agitating the scanty flame of the lamps that struggle against darkness, is one sentence. Dazzle with my wits. Learning challenge, 95% chance to succeed. Okay. Passage on social skills, 95% chance to succeed as a combo of learning and diplomacy. Military knowledge, still 90%, which is good because it's learning and martial. And S is for stewardship, my kind of topic. Well, I kind of want to stack the odds. +1 success, you gain 25 piety. Maybe I'll go with this one because we gain an extra $5 potentially. Looked it up, manuscript is a big work, while script is not. Okay, so maybe like manuscript is like novel length versus script in this case may have been like novella length. Because I'd also specified short stories. All right, let's do this. We got XCOM'd! We got XCOM'd! I mean, when we're talking about 5% chance, we're literally talking about rolling a 1 on a nat 20. 1 out of 20. Damn it! I'm just going to click on the one with the highest percentage of success. I'll dazzle with my wits. fail again? So currently this is a 0.5% outcome of where we are now. Time passes quickly. I sit by the lectern and record my minute observations and perspectives on the scholarship. Servants pop by occasionally, quietly cleaning the room or providing morsels of food, but always taking the utmost care to be silent and carefully closing the door on the way out. Thought lingering in my mind, I turn attention back to the page. The scholarship still pertinent to write about. Touch more about wit. Again, I'm just... like, what can I do other than pick the highest percentage? 93% chance the chapter comes out well. I mean, this is the worst thing to have happened in the last 24 hours. Nothing worse has happened anywhere in the world than what has just happened to us right now. What a travesty. God, what? Don't buy a lottery this week. All right, touch more about wit. I mean, at this point, I'm like, maybe I should switch it up. But we did start with social skill first. Terrific chapter this time. +1. Okay, well, let's get at least 2 so it counts as a success. Please. The odds are getting harder every time. Another terrific chapter. Okay, so we got qualified success. We got the minimum possible success. Wow. What kind of... Earl Art stops for a moment before tossing the manuscript to his attendant. You have the gall to spend my hard-come-by ink and sheets on this drivel? I mean, I think it was a qualified success. Yeah, we got our 2. Now wandering in small, frantic circles, he rubs his temple. I invite you to my home, my study, and this is what you come up with? I have half a mind to call the guards on this betrayal. Well, we still get a few bucks. Review. First 2 chapters lame, but great ending. Yeah. Oh my god. It hurts. Alright. Okay, let's go on a hunt. We need to change things up. Let's go on a hunt. We've been working on the Venator trait, so we will keep working on that. Oh, I have to be here, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Our intent is going to be... seduce our... like, can we seduce our wife? We don't need stress reduction. I mean, we've already got a scheme going on, so I don't know how much of a difference this makes, actually. Maybe we will focus specifically on actually slaying the beast. Yeah, maybe that was a problem. It wasn't in our language. Sure. Sure. Here, we'll throw on a scout for talent. Not that we're really traveling far. It cost me 53 bucks. It's fine. Headcanon, you oversold your skills, you barely learned English, and yet you tried it in Gaelic. Yeah, maybe. As we wait the arrival of the rest of the guests, camp followers can get started on the preparations. The Fleshers check wetlands each day for signs of quarry while establishing a camp closer to hunting grounds. Check my gear and horses many times, won't be long now. Mistress Margarita remains totally unaware of my plan to... Did something glitch? Because I chose seduction, and then I selected my wife, and then I was like, no, we're going to go back to slay beast. Mistress Margarita remains totally unaware of my plan to slay beast her. This is a funny glitch. Because it should say seduce, because that's what we picked. Oh, I needed this. All right, 22% chance of success. Probably go better than the book. I have no right to hunt here in Earl Art's wetlands. I must purchase the right to do so unless I want to be seen an outlaw and a poacher. Dang it! 15 bucks. Success chance increases greatly. Alright, let's do it. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, it did go up a lot. More than double. Adam assembles the party as the sun rises over the hunting grounds nestled in Athlon swamplands. Local gamekeeper have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. A stout buck is definitely in the area, and the conditions could hardly be better for hunting it. I mean, in hindsight, we could have moved our camp somewhere else that might be better for hunting, but it's fine. Adam grins. This ought to be fun. Let's get out there. We'll seek the stag. Middling peril. Seek the wolf. So chance decreases. Seek a fox. Peril mild. No. Let's go for the stag. Maximize success chance. Coin flip right now. Maybe we'll just be the beast with 2 backs, and then we'll finally get pregnant. Okay, this is super glitched and cursed over here. This is not the first event we've seen running on this, like, this gameplay with the Wandering Adventure, where the text is, like, starting weirdly. Blank rest nearby. This would be a perfect time for an instant chat. Blank smile is more than just polite or something. I don't think this is this DLC. This event, this is just, like, old stuff, but yeah. I think it's the previous DLC, the fact we're in camp, I don't know. Blank, active side. Everything goes according to plan, and blank is not impressed. I'm just happy nothing crashes. Pity poor animals at time, compassionate side. Rather be doing something useful, of course. Something diligent side, gain stress because we're a hunter. I don't know. We'll click option 1. Blank nods vociferously? It's interesting. I don't know if I've ever encountered that word. Blank is on the hook. Yeah, okay. Something super cursed. Ground grows wetter, the air heavier as we ride deep into the wilderness Fathlon. Suddenly, from out of the greenery surrounding us, a giant of a man appears, hulking in layer upon layer of dirty clothing. Sheds, explain yourself. What are you doing in my marshland? Is he an ogre? My swamp! My swamp! Wouldn't you like to see the world with us? Gain provision, success chance increases, slightly increases hunter trait. Louis joins our camp. Yeah, man! Let's do it! Your marshland, show us around. Finally something to hunt. I kill him? Killed local? Holy cow. Out of my way, foul rube. No, join the world, man. Come on, Louis. Yeah. He's Cathar and everything. It's fantastic. I'm taking a stag or a donkey. My huntsman pointed out a secluded clearing downwind of the beast covert. A perfect place to form our bow line and await the stag driven thither by the hound teams. Find chance to practice archery in a real moving target. Great suggestion. Attempt to ambush the bow, or no, I want to counter it. We gain prestige, but it's more perilous and lowers our success chance. No, that seems silly. Stats are shit. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Right now, we just need some numbers, baby. As my wife, Mistress Margarita, and I crest a hill, we hear it. Snapping twigs, rustling branches, and birds screaming in fright herald the arrival of furious aurochs. And it's heading straight for us. Oh my god, it's heading straight for us. She gasped, look at the size of those horns! This path ends here, with me. Weak hook, increase favor, complete slave beast, lose stress. But there's a 21% chance that I die. Twitch chat, no! No, Twitch chat! Help somebody. 25% chance she dies! Adam, to me! Chance he dies! Run away! Everyone wants one. Also, we might have to just accept it if it happens again. Okay. We got it. This time we got it. I mean, we couldn't possibly... I mean, even serious injury is pretty bad. Did Juliana... What did it say? Observing as Master Quill. AI. I died. But I didn't get a death screen. Okay, we broke the game really, really badly. We're just gonna run away. Yeah, we really bugged the game out. Great beast halts before reaching us, bellowing and bucking widely. I turn and run as fast as I can, the rasp of Margarita's frantic panting just behind me. We soon reach the others, where we squeeze the words aurochs and horns between bouts of panting. The beast is nowhere to be seen. You weren't there! It was huge! Alright. We watch for the stag from her concealed bow line, tensing with anticipation as the flusher's cries and bang hounds grow louder. The brown buck suddenly leaps into the clearing ahead, antlers flailing, bounding straight towards us in terror. Hold, he's mine. Well, there's a 15% chance I shoot someone accidentally. Stop its Adams. Now everybody loose. Everyone shoot at once. Yeah, it was Aurochs, and now we're back to the stag thing. I'm a little confused. Let's just try it. Oh, we got it! Hey! We can't fail every die roll. I carefully take aim as the stag bounds towards us, hooves pounding the mud. The arrow strikes true straight into the beast's heart. That's how you do it. I wonder if the Auroch event was related to thinking we're still doing the seduction or something weird like that. Bounding the wild. Hunts like these are pure joy. Cannot wait till next year. There's nothing quite like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. Adam directs the breaking up, clumsily skinning the carcass before letting the game masters take over. We place the eager dog's share of spoils in the wretched hide before departing for camp home. I'll keep a memento. We get stag antlers. Stress, trade experience, provisions, or Mistress Margarita, my good wife, it is yours. Oh, she would get the antlers. All right, we'll go option 1. Finish hunt. I mean, I don't think it matters because we don't have a throne room, so. Okay. How's our hunting trait? I've still got a ways to go before it levels up, but it's there. Okay. It's tough to describe what's so appealingly intimate about the low buzz of camp settling in for the evening. Maybe it's a comforting scratching of quills in nightly journals, enthusiasm that comes with camping under an open sky, or even the humming along to himself as he walks by. Who? Who we don't, even the humming along to himself as he walks by. I'm not wrong, right? We're like missing some sort of subject to this sentence, or this sentence fragment here, this clause. All this forms a quiet, comforting blanket of familiarity. This is my domain, and these are my people, a small kingdom, but one where I know every sight, sound, and soul. Retired to my own tent, simply listen, gain prestige, lose stress. We don't have stress. Time to rein in the baggage, trains chaos, train disciplined. Move speed increase is nice. I think I'll take my customary seat by the fire, lead the circle, +3 diplomacy. Yeah, 10 years? Let's do it. Verify found integrity? Maybe. Honestly, it's not a terrible idea. Because okay, this was originally installed as the press pre-release preview beta. Maybe there's some garbage that should be cleaned out. That's actually a good idea. Empty crates. I gaze down sadly at my meal. A barely ripe apple stands out as the most appealing of the fare. There's no shortage of food at camp. No, it's okay. But the variety's lacking. Wilting vegetables we have plenty of, but I could really do with some prime meat. Dude, you just went hunting. What happened? Louis leaps to his feet, bow in hand, reaching for a quiver. I have enough of this. These may be Earl Art's lands, but I'm sure he can spare the merest trimmings of their fat. I mean, we just paid for permission. Yeah, no poaching without permission. We had diplomacy challenge against Earl. 80% chance we succeed and we gain some provisions, and a chance that we have to spend some money for the provisions. Go fast, go silently. He's huge. That's not going to work. Forget it. Go for berries instead. We'll ask permission. We'll pay again if we need to. He refuses. Maybe it would have been better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Yeah, we're ignoring the vegetarian part. When Mistress Margarita suggests a hunt, again? I do not hesitate to organize one. I would do anything for a mere glimpse of my little firebrand. Is that because she's got red hair, or do we just, this firebrand being applied to, like, anything? I don't know. I'm stalking through the underbrush, my page at my heel, and my hound just ahead. It seems as if it has found a trail. Then suddenly my concentration is shattered by a woman's scream. I'm coming for you, my love. Oh, this is part of the romance. Wiser to send the page? No. Probably just a bird. What? No, I'm coming. Within what must have been a minute, but felt like an hour, reach clearing. Margaret is on the ground before me, disheveled and weaponless. Opposite her, just about to strike, stands a huge stag. My arrow strikes true and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment, all Margarita can do is stare, but she stumbles toward me and throws herself into my arms. I need you, my love, right here, right now. I think this, once we kiss all the reward I crave. No. This succeeds, so we become soulmates. I don't know if this counts as I'm hoping this counts as boinking for pregnancy stuff. Found soulmate. I guess maybe we'll find out. Master Quill, my leader. I have met the most fetching woman here in Athlon. My knight Louis stumbles as he addresses me. Her family will not let us marry without me paying a sizable dowry. Please help me. You know what? If we can make some more giants, that'd be all right. We could have ugly giant people. in our land. This is an interesting spouse over here. They're gonna have a really interesting relationship. Of course, I'll help. $48. Let's see if she's willing to run away with you. Intrigue challenge, which is unlikely to succeed. Not my problem. I got a pair. Yep. All right, let's do it. It's Fiona. All right, $48. Who am I to stand in the way of love? Love, true love. Yeah. Oh, man. Good diplomacy. We got to start moving. We got to do another mission here. But we keep getting event after event after event. The event density with, I don't know, with this DLC or something feels really high. The food at Earl Art Athlon's residence in Athlon is excellent, of course. A far cry from the usual rough and ready fare I'm so used to. Very glad you could answer my summons, Art says, gesturing in my direction. I'd like to see if there's anything we can do to help one another. After all, there are certain times that a man of my stature can't quite get as down in the muck as certain jobs require. Is he hitting on me? No, I don't think that's the case, but... Well, gold never goes amiss. He gives me money and he gets a hook on me. More of this food. Okay, so no matter what... Okay, well, give me the gold, because I need that. I'm not sure you can do much with a hook on me, but okay. Yeah, saving for the level 2 pavilion is going great. I agree. Gather provision, castle holding. Yeah, let's settle a boundary dispute. Although, sorry, that's mostly stewardship, huh? Yeah. Although our stewardship is okay at a 16. It's not great. All right, whatever. Hey, we can just run away. The hook. Okay, so arbitration local landmark. The dispute in Athy seems to stems from a minor local legal case. Our employer foolishly ruled a particular natural landmark to have a slightly different boundary than was traditional. Immediately, dozens of cases were sprung by petty landholders and privileged peasantry, all of whom had some grievance or other now raised by the change in definition. Mayor Trancred is at pains to let us know that our coin depends on calming the situation, quickly and quietly. Think you can resolve this. Stewardship challenge is kind of a coin flip. Margarita will work through it. Margarita moves to stay at the court. Will be alone for 48 years. No. Okay, we have no huntsman. Chance for enlightened debate. He pays 25 to me, gains opinion, we gain prestige, add him to the role of patrons, get a weak hook, we gain provisions. Because of our scholars camp purpose. Oh! So no reason to coin flip here. We're just going to auto-succeed because of the scholars camp. Okay, gained an excellent contract, hook, and mare. Arbitration success. The good people of Athy may be fervent advocates for themselves, but they have not reckoned with the full academic fury of Dateen Crypt. Our discussions take much of the day, something I find exhilarating, but which they seem to shrink from more and more as the hours go ever later. We come to no real conclusions, really, but eventually locals simply give up. We just bored them. Question is met with question, every subject revisited multiple times, points meander on and 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 on. Mayor Trankid simply seems grateful the whole debacle is over. Another happy patron. Okay. Oh, I think the disease has kind of moved away. I think it's cleared up. All right. Well, shot penicillin, everything's okay. Let's do another boundary dispute. Bird them in red tape. Yep. Baffle them with bullshit. All right. Our rival in Dogreda, I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced, is met with little fanfare. The locals are in crisis over some ancient map or other that's been unearthed and completely redraws the boundaries between two of the city's satellite settlements. Without a resolution soon, the best case scenario is interrupted attacks, whereas the worst might be a minor local war. Mayor Radolf is at pains to let us know that our coin depends on calming the situation quickly and quietly. All right, so we get coin flip stewardship. We get allowed to inspect this map of yours, which is probably because of our high learning. Perfect. Yeah, no master bard. No, there we go. We are super smart. We'll look at the map and we'll figure things out. The map seems genuine enough. If you're a fool, ha, ha, ha. I, however, am a man of great learning, and demonstrating its flawed origin is as simple a matter as pulling on a tunic. Oh, certainly, some argue at first, but the evidence continues to pile up. Eventually, a conspirator cracks under the pressure and points the finger at a local magnate How do they work? As the culprit. A simple arrest later, and Dogreda has something new to gossip about, whilst the satellite settlements are forced to back down from one another's throats. With tensions diffused and things well on the way back to normality, Mayor Radolf gratefully hands over our coins. So easy. Wandering perk. Oh, new perk. Perk. That's perk. So, we do want to go down to Wayfarer, but we are going to make a little sidestep over here to Inspector for Travelogues, because that seems great. And unlocks the designated terrain decision, designated terrain danger. So I can choose a terrain, probably, to lower the danger of forever? That's cool. I think woodlands, because there's always some woodlands, although it's not the most dangerous. Highlands, mountains, hills, desert mountains. The hills do tend to be more dangerous, I think they come up. Is it going to do the magnet joke every time? Yes! I guess I don't have to decide until we plan our trip. Right? I just wanted to check if there's... There, Louis can be one of my other bodyguard. That seems like a really good idea. I don't know about a stooge. Feels wrong. Yeah, no, exactly. No one's mentioned a tailor yet. I was about to say. Hired muscle, Okay, we can use some requests. Yeah, as I say, if they can give us gold, we'll do that. We need some money to improve our camp. If they accept it... Yeah, it does cost... Okay, it does cost prestige every time we do this. But that seems fine. We've got no reason to save up the prestige. That's a lot of money. Well, some of those we did have hooks on, which may have been part of it. Okay, so just like that, we can improvify our pavilion, which is what I'm going to do here. Okay. Right, so... Well, let's wait until we're back at camp, actually. We can go to the castle holding now, look at the town crier. Oh, we could sell the stag antlers. Let's do it. What are we going to do with this? We got nowhere to put this thing. Let's sell it for 52 bucks. Oh, we can do a stewardship challenge, which is a pretty good chance of raising the price. Nice. Did I get the 62 bucks twice? Wait, I could have equipped it? Oh! Is this something I could have put on my head? Okay, diplomacy, Justicar, transport. Okay, so there's no learning this time. They just increased the offer. Okay, it didn't actually go until I hit the button the second time. All right. Let's do it. Let's do travel contracts then. So it's a trinket. Oh, because I think we've gotten the antlers and hides and stuff before, but they go up on walls in our keep. But I guess this maybe was a wearable one. Okay. I think we can head back. There you go. So, oh, this would be Earl. Like, we could get more relationship with Earl Art. Seems fine. Where are we going? To Kraku. This feels like it's in Scotland. What's the quick, easiest way? Oh, wait. Literally just over here? Yeah, we still have one. Do we still have the antlers? Maybe this will change when we unpause. Hold on. Okay, if it's really just there, we don't need the whole camp. Yeah, it's just a mayo. Okay. Holy danger. Mostly, ooh, this is intense wetlands. And I don't think there was a choice for us to have an anti-wetlands thing in our decision. Pathfinder's gear. Okay, there. With single medium. We might be able to skirt around this specific province. Wetlands was in the options? There's woodlands. There's highlands. There's lowlands. And there's drylands. And none of these sub ones have a wetland in them. Oh, they're at the bottom. Woodlands, wetlands at the bottom. Okay, you know what? I do like this, actually. Because, again, I was saying, we kind of had forest everywhere. I think the highlands, like the hills, might be more dangerous. Certainly the mountains are. But I think forest comes up more. So I think we'll do that. Let's lock this in. I like it. Still a little bit danger, but we're going to do it. Start traveling. Earl Art is jittery with childish glee as he guides my visit to the peat quarry in Burr. For some incomprehensible reason, he seems to think this place is a jewel in his grassy crown. I look over the ravaged field, all brown and grayish green. My eyelids grow heavy. Lately, sleep has been eluding me. Slowly, they slide shut. Suddenly, I jolt awake. Art's hand on my sleeve. Was I boring you? Seriously, these are peat quarries? These things are fantastic! We can use them to make some nice, lovely whiskey. I'm simply taking it all in. Diplomacy challenge, or look at this coin purse. $50, no! Convinced, there we go. See, everything's fine. There we go, yeah, the number went away. All right, we're done. And then we get the same sort of text. We'll head back to camp. We make a bunch of money. Easy peasy. Oh. Our little forest of tents putting itself up every evening. Our little forest of tents putting itself up every evening is something we've gotten very, very good at of late. First one, then another, with people and tools spreading out down the lines to help their neighbor in a model of speed and efficiency. Margarita and Joan, who aren't generally known for moving in the same circles, are quietly humming along as they aid each other. A place for everything and everything in its place. You need another hand. Opinion, lose prestige. I don't like that. Move them apart. Good to see these two get along. Yeah, just get along. It's fine. Any reason for not picking a dynastic legacy? Are you talking about this icon? This is the same icon as like picking a dynasty. No, it's just this is the no player heir icon. And we're trying. We're trying. If you mean something else, Glendar, definitely specify. But yeah. I mean, we've got a perfect plus 100 opinion of our wife, who is our soulmate, and we're fecund. Now, we've had issues before in CK3 where we stacked a billion modifiers and not gotten pregnant. Now, it doesn't help that, you know, our wife isn't young, but this should still be okay. We got married, it said high chance of children. Fingers crossed. Oh, okay. Let's do the other travel contract. Where do you want to go? The halls of this Earl. Oh, yeah, it's just in the north of here. Yeah. Okay. No danger. Do I need the Pathfinder here? Don't even need that. Need Motorsport Mondays back? Yeah. It's Team Emma. There's some war starting to brew over here. We might just want to leave. All right, contract done. Another $82. Okay. Provisions are fine. Yeah, might be time to boogie. Okay, go away. Okay, I think I'm going to start picking up man-at-arms. There we go. Armored horseman. Provision cost per traveled barony. Okay. Oops. Okay. No, don't destroy. I actually hadn't meant to level you up. I was just going to try to check. Didn't realize it was going to do it. All right, fine. Whatever. I was going to eat some provisions. Okay, let's move over here. I think I'm going to move my retinue over here as well. We're going to scooch back in this direction. We move as one. Oh no, disease! Disease! The plague! Plague-oo! Oh no! Render onto Neil, city gates. Master Quill, welcome, cries Mayor Caitlin as my party and I enter her city. In short order, I am introduced to the other magnates of the town. Ronan, Nuala, and Dobnemla. We are sure that you will agree with us when we protest this unjust tax. We are but simple city folk, and we have long since given everything we can to Earl Neil. Maybe true, maybe not, soon enough. All right, we'll start with you. Yeah, we're just going to go through and hit the most likely options over here. Stewardship challenge. Yep, we get the truth. Excellent. Let's go next. Ooh, 50-50. Ooh, fail that. Yoink. All right, coin flip. Okay, still Nuala. Ooh, those were bad odds. Oh, but there we go. We can do a diplomacy challenge. 81% for evidence. Nope. Yes. Okay, and finally, 81% chance over here, again with the intrigue challenge. There we go. All right, so we got 3 out of 4. You will pay in full. Investigation undeniably thorough. Neither Mayor Caitlin nor any of her lackeys can dispute its results, even though those results entirely favor what Earl Neil would find convenient enough to throw in a bonus. Of course, the town will suffer for this probably quite heavily, but then such is life. Fine. Oh, wow. Okay. That was actually quite good. No new contract over here has revealed itself currently. Yeah, I mean, I can keep spending prestige for things. Yeah, just keep giving me the money. Give me the gold. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, I think we will just move camp for contracts. Did it randomly choose a location? I know I can hit this button and presumably choose a destination. I kind of like just like randomly shifting it about. I'm wondering if we should go further away. I don't know. You know what? Let's see where the luck takes us. Oh, you could go fishing here, but no. Plague. Plague. Plague's bad. All right. Warwickshire. How do the British pronounce this one? It's not going to be Warwickshire. Is it Warwickshire? I mean, if these were certain American places, it'd just be Worcester. Hang on, let's set the route first, and then we'll see if we need extra protection. There's no diseases over here anymore, so we can click those guys. All right, that seems fine. One minor danger. This seems fine. Warwickshire. Worcester is? Worcestershire? Yeah, Worcestershire. No! Badge! Grave news reaches me. My wife Margarita has fallen ill with smallpox. The future's uncertain. Death lingers closely by her bedside. Yet not all is lost. Margarita might survive. Should luck be on her side. Let's go and hire ourselves a personal physician. Pause. Camp physician. I didn't have one. Oh, there we go. This guy. Ooh, excellent. Because of my learning skill. Nice. $500. Yes, we're gonna hire you. Get in here. Yeah, maybe time for a new wife. Or soul. Soul? As the procession rolls through the forest of Jedburgh, I spot a peasant walking along the side of the road with no shoes. His feet are bloodied and swollen. He clearly must have been walking for a long time. As I pass him, I look closely at his face. The sad eyes, the grimace of pain. Perhaps I could help somehow. I can't click on you. You're just a generic person? Spend $5, gain 50 pi. You know what? Fine. A noble in disguise! Whoa! With shoes now covering his calloused feet, the peasant gives me a knowing smile and walks to match my pace. You are a good and kind master, and that kindness will be rewarded. I'm Murray of the House Douglas, and I always reward those with kind hearts. It would seem this man is not a peasant at all, but a noble of great wealth. I accept graciously, get $75. Perhaps he'd like to join us. Compassionate, temperate, just. I mean, those are great stats, but I mean, like great traits, but he doesn't have skills. I think I'll just take the money. He does have decent prowess, that's true. Is there someone in our followers who is... Yeah, Emma, would you mind converting? Visit Hadrian's Wall. Hey. Smallpox, the end of the journey. No! Fuck! The game really, really wants to kill this character. With the first wave of fever and vomiting, I desperately hoped it was nothing worse than sweating sickness. And I did get a little better. Arose from my bed, returned to my duties. For a week, all was well, until I noticed the first red spots in my mouth. That was 2 days ago, and now the telltale lesion spreading across my skin. Isn't there a decision to, like, visit my doctor? Like, I have a court physician now. Somewhere in the list. Personal physician. Maybe it's just an event. I thought there was sometimes a decision to do it as well, but... Okay. Available perk. Oh, indoor learning. We're not really going to look down here because we're not necessarily working on this currently, so it's just what gives us something immediately. You know what? Stalwart leader for some prowess. Look at this poor guy. The shaking hands, the coughing. Balanced humors. As I walk down the halls, I hear some muffled laughs. That voice, I'm not used to hearing it so clear and bright. I push the half open door, and there in front of me is my wife Margarita, seemingly recovered from smallpox. My loved wife is well once more. It's difficult not to shed a tear of joy. Wonderful news! Now, A, me, B, get pregnant. Please. That way we won't have to worry about dying so much. Diplomacy scheme, escort. Oh, a tutor! Yeah, you know what? We can educate people. I mean, we're sick right now, but we're gonna try it anyway. We're just gonna spread the disease around. It's fine! It's fine. You know what? Smallpox is fake news. Fake news. Let's go. Totally fine. Yes! Well, scars might remain. Did I get a cool scar? Not that I can see, but okay. Not that kind of scar. While scars might remain, both... Yeah, I guess it's not a battle scar. That looks cool. Both of my skin and my mind, it seems like the affliction has left my body. I will survive. There is still time. I'm now immune to smallpox. Oh, no, I do get this trait scarred. Okay, not until I hit the button. And there's experience toward that trait. Oh, yeah, that's right. They've got all these traits, like, level up now, which is interesting. Luck has turned. Besides, epidemics hasn't been invented yet, so what's the worst can happen? Ednafed gives me a curious but expectant look as we meet for our first session. Goods are exchanged hands and needs are being met at the market, and I localize a handful of insects that would be beneficial to Ednafed to be made aware of. Some other children are running around a makeshift game, drawing the attention of the boy. He runs up to them, joining the match before I can stop him. Little imp, did you know that? Learning challenge, 95%. It's okay, we never fail 95% chances, so it's okay. It's all right. Okay, +1 towards the contract. I don't have the scholar trait. I don't have a good follower. Oi, listen here. No, we'll do this. Successful tutoring, +1. Okay. Oh, it's 10% chance of getting scarred. Okay. And then look at the final points. Have opinions will argue. A simple truism for any gathering of more than 2 people of a scholarly bent is there's decidedly more than 2 such people in Dayteen's crypt. This fine evening, there are 2 overlapping and rather loud discussions going on. One of rhetoric with fine politics with Emma, and one of history and philosophical wisdom with Ben Ulid. Emma's interesting. Diplomacy challenge against Emma. Oh, this has nothing to do with the mentoring. This is just a random camp event, I think. 64% chance. This is 71% chance. Both are prestige and someone gains an opinion. Or, not along with the talks, presiding over debates. I'm sorry, +2 diplomacy, +2 learning? Just not along. Okay. Got 30 learning. We're like the Pope here. Well, we're the Cathar Pope. I suspect they don't have one. Ednafed gives me an inscrutable look as we meet up for the next session. The furnace roars, the weapons are stacked in the corners of the armory, and as we stroll along the path, I keep a watchful eye on our surroundings, a skill Ednafed should be privy to. My pupil has seemingly brought a bunch of friends along, which is fine, but they seem all but interested in listening to my lecture, to my dismay. I refrain from scowling as they bicker and tease each other. Little scamp, did you know that? Or a terrible intrigue challenge. Okay, nope. Learning channel and challenge it is. Okay, another success. Good. This adventure mode is game-changing. So much RP fun. No, I agree. We're just so much more focused on the characters than, like, running a kingdom and getting CBs and stuff. It's just all about the characters. Okay, we got another inscrutable look. We stumble upon a camp of friendly adventurers out in the forest, and looking around, I identify plenty of opportunities to improve on the current organization, something Ednafed should be informed of. No sooner is the initial pleasantry gone when the child, for whatever reason, leans back and starts ignoring me, closing his eyes and pretending to fall asleep in the middle of the lecture. Margarita waves at me from over yonder, right as this should it prove necessary. So, we can do a learning channel challenge, 95% chance of +1 towards completing it. The stewardship can't challenge, just seems bad. Margarita, your time to shine. She can do this because she's got certain skills. I have a certain seed of skills. 84% chance, and it's just a +1. No, okay. So we'll take this 95, and 3 out of 3 is exceptional success. So there you go. Perfect. Got all of them. 3 rolls, and we didn't roll a 1 on our D20. Lord Cadwallon attempts to suppress his giddiness. Well, your unconventional methods are seemingly very successful. My unconventional method of choosing the highest percentage option every time. Young Endefed is already showing signs of more discerning thoughts and ideas. I like the idea of, like, if we checked... Well, I guess, oh, right, he doesn't have an education trait yet because he's not of age. But presumably, it might actually boost the outcome of that. I wonder if we rule now, if we would get random events of people coming to help educate our kids like this, or we could hire an adventurer for it. Angles of attack, social courtesies, economics, marvelous work. Thank you. And do let me know the next time you're in the area, the Lord exclaims and gestures excitedly. Brief smile past your lips and nod. Get some money, get 1 billion provisions. Nice. The Hermit. A grotto emerges from the vegetation like a stone arch in a cathedral. On its entry, there's a small wooden table and a ball. Someone has left a lantern burning on it. Careful, my liege. Juliana holds her arms up in front of my chest. There are bandits in these lands. You're quick to make accusations. A dimly illuminated figure stands in the entrance of the cave. I'm merely a hermit, and you, well, you carry the title of master. Okay, how fortunate. Tell me about my future. Let's just go. Ignored hermit. Travel speed goes up, potentially, presumably for the rest of the trip, which is... No! Give me a prophecy! The hermit takes a second before replying. He gets up and waits until I follow. There's some herbs scattered around and what seems to be a rudimentary bed. He turns to me when we're away from our entourage and with an oddly deeper voice replies, "The fire shall talk and silver shall flow from the hoof of the lowing cattle." You will die childless. Damn it, Perks. How insightful. You will remember this. The fire shall talk and silver shall flow from the hoof of lowing cattle. Ooh, danger, flawed fare. Oh, no, the mold event again. Dang it. Lose some provisions, might get ill. Nature will provide for us. 1% chance we die. It's okay. We haven't died every single time we've chosen a death option. Locals around here must have something. It's just a bit of mold. We can just scrape it off, right? It's fine. Actually, this is fine. These percentages don't add up, but that's paradox math for you. Yeah, okay, we'll go 2. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, if we die from this, we're ending our run. Okay? Can we accept that? If we die from this one, there'll be no resurrections this time. Okay. Woo! I was like, it's fine. You know what? Played some Wildermyth last night. Have a lot of fun with it. We could start a Wildermyth campaign instead. As we walk through the streets of Worcestershire, a procession of soldiers emerge from the side street. Most of them are injured and aided by downtrodden citizens. A herald proudly stands up in front of the throng of people gathering around the marketplace and declares with a loud voice, "We've crushed those Atholian dogs yet again. It's only a matter of time before victory is ours." And yet the celebratory words pales when I look at the injured soldiers and their grieving relatives. I'll donate some coins to these poor wretches. Only $5, I suppose. Cultural acceptance between Occidentals and English goes up. Maybe they have some wisdom to share from their battles. Chance of insulting the survivors. Chance of martial experience. Chance of just flatly gaining martial or prowess? Enough of this doom and gloom of places to go. No, let's do this. 22% chance we lose some prestige, but otherwise... Sure. Well, we can do Camp Revelry, we can hunt again. What else can we do? Like... God damn, we've been married for like 2 years now. Wait, that's not how it's supposed to work. Maybe that's what we've been doing wrong this whole time. Let's Revelry. Maybe those rules why we haven't gotten there yet. Is there an option for make with the boinking? No, let's do fireside chat, which can get people to join. So do some prefer. No, the thing is, we are we should have the mat. Like we have soulmate, which is the same fertility boost as lover. Like they're one and the same. Does being friends? Could we become friends as well? Can you be a lover or can you be a soulmate and a friend? And does friendship increase fertility? Maybe. Does camp upgrade that boosts fertility? Really? We might still be constructing upgrade. We'll have to check on that. When you seduce, you trigger baby making an event in the end, even if we already have a soulmate. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Oh, we don't have a supply tent. And we don't have a mess tent. Yeah, we could learn some English or something. There are schemes we can do. First of all, okay. Yeah, see, I was going to say, you can't seduce. It's already a soulmate. Doesn't stack. If you seduce first, you can then romance after, but not the other way around. There's no befriend option. I can adopt Margarita as my successor? I mean, I guess presumably I could adopt anyone in my camp as potentially a successor. Supply tent is great. If you max out Revelry, then you can get a free upgrade. A free upgrade to the supply tent or something else. I don't know. I guess we did finish the pavilion. Oh, it's over here. I was going to say it's still locked, but there. We can add this. And yes, we didn't have a supply tent. Seems good. Maybe we should have a resistance to plagues. You could look at some of these upgrades and see, do any of these increase fertility? It's really hard with the tooltip to actually like spot it. It doesn't feel like any of these will. You know, food is good, you know? Everyone likes food stuff. Oh yeah, the quartermaster. Right, quartermaster comes up a lot. Let's get a supply tent. Okay. Okay. We're still doing our activity. Okay, we're gathered. Supply tent's mostly military upgrades. Maybe I did want the mess tent after all. Wonder how much more we have to upgrade our central building. Yeah, Barber's the anti-plague one. That was clearly the case. But a quartermaster comes up a lot, which is good. And then Margarita gesticulates wildly as she weaves a story that by now has been quite long in the making. He tumbled like a sack of bricks. Hit him right in the head, it did. Margarita soaks in the acclaim of the gathering with a satisfied smile. It was quite a tale of daring do indeed. The assorted company still seem quite agog, trying to cajole another story from Margarita's lips. I have a story too, I can say. 99% chance of success. Although, in addition to that, there's a 50% chance that our wife is upset because we upstaged her. We can say, yes, another. Well, okay. If we fail here, it just costs her prestige. If we succeed, she becomes our friend. And the camp rivalry. No, let's encourage her for a story. Come on! I don't know what happened. A Führer. My eyes prick up, and I swivel to see a couple of my followers engaged in a discussion with a man stood beside a horse-drawn cart, making up words. Only the finest wares, he's proclaiming with a sly smile. I saw and heard your revelries from afar, and of course I had to divert to offer you fine people a chance of procuring them. I draw closer, trying to focus through my slightly drunken haze. They certainly are shiny. Robert? I want the big one! Pay $75, become the owner of English Regalia. Fertility plus 10! I apologize, but hey baby, do you want to see my giant rod? Fertility plus 10. Camp rivalry increases. We gain some stress because we're temperate. Okay. One of the trinkets would be nice. English making gold. Or begone, opportunist. Responsible with money. I mean... And yeah, regenerate some renown, which might... Otherwise we can't get. Alright, let's do it. I want the big one! Let's equip it. All right. Anything for fertility at this point is really what we're looking for. Jeebus. Ah, my lord. Louis approaches, wringing his hands in worry. I don't know where Adam is. Oh, this event again. Grab a torch. Go looking for him. Prove immediately effective. Get more experience in Hunter. Great stuff. And we got to level 3. Nice. Better recruits from visiting from castle holdings. I mean, maybe I should be aggressively recruiting people. All right. Finish. I like the quartermaster. You know, when do we get the next building? Okay. That's not too bad, actually. We can just level this up. The Scepter of Ogod and Air, please, yeah. More hunting... I mean, it would be fun maybe to make sure to get our hunting trait maxed. You know what? Yeah, let's go hunt. Although we'll have to pay for the rights. We got money. Fine. And we're going to focus on slave murder. Actually, hang on a sec. Okay, she's not my friend. Let's try to befriend her with the hunt. So our goal is befriend my wife. Start. Oh yes, we will purchase this right. Or oh, we don't get a chance to negotiate this time. All right, we'll just spend $25. Just visiting temple holdings potential lay with events. Can I do that? Really? Was seduce an option? Maybe. Yeah, maybe I could have done the seduce one. But you know what? Friends first. Boar is super dangerous. What could possibly go wrong? We could die. Fine. Fine. Moment to talk. Okay, everything goes according to plan. Become friends. Okay, let's work on becoming friends. And it failed. In a rare moment of reprieve, I spend some time in silence, taking the beauty of nature. As my stress melts away, I hear my wife Margarita softly laugh. My love. She places something behind my ear. While it nowhere matches your beauty, this aster reminded me of you. Hopefully we get an aster, not a disaster. And visit temples and towns. Oh. Okay. Maybe for a different place. We'll see. Margarita smiles, admiring my handiwork. You look so at peace. I'm glad. She hastily plants a chaste peck on my cheek. The only one in the world. Why does it have to be chaste? Yes, we lay! We lay! My bodyguard, Adam, is the first to spot its sharpened tusk. The powerful boar is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the birch trees. It locks eyes with me and, almost as though the animal senses my intent, suddenly takes off in a flash of round fury. After we ride, this is more perilous. Increased success chance. Steady, mind the brook. Or this way we headed off. Attempt to ambush the boar. Let's do that. We slay the beast? Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe we can keep getting confused between slay and lay. We're very confused. As Adam and I pad on foot over some troublesome ground, I almost jump out of my skin at the moment of an almighty yelp. I turn to see my bodyguard sprawled on the ground, a snare tightly choking his calf. He yells in pain, "My leg! Ah, I didn't see the blasted thing!" Let's press on or we lose the boar. No, we don't leave him in a trap. Come on! Oh my god, Louis... Oh, that's Adam, who's sick. Benelad. Where's Benelad? Success chance decrease, learning challenge, 100% chance to properly dress the wound and not become infected. Yeah, okay. But... Did that not say 100%? I can't rewind. I mean, not that I've ever misread anything. And I mean, there is a paradox math in that internally these numbers are floating points with decimals, but they're rounded to integers. So it may have been like 0.4% chance of... But no, we're just going to say we had a 100% chance to succeed and we failed. Oh, it said we lost the stats were positive? Maybe the title was wrong, but it succeeded? He doesn't have an infected wound. He doesn't have any wound. So it must have worked. It just had the wrong title put in there. Okay. Laying in wait. No, we've already laid this hunt. Well, that almost sounded really dirty, which was not intentional. I'm going to get flagged on YouTube. You watch. We watch for the boar from our concealed bowline, tensing with anticipation as the flushers' cries and bang hounds grow louder. The brown bear suddenly leaps in a boar. I was going to say bear. I thought it was boar, but yeah, boar. Leaps into clearing ahead, tusk flailing, charging straight towards us in terror. Hold these mine. 8% chance that a random person dies. It wouldn't be us. Now, you know what? Everyone loose. We didn't have the personal goal to, like, slay the beast. Boundary Wild. Hunts like this are pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. There's nothing quite like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. Adam directs break up. Yeah, okay. Keep a memento. Okay, here's our boar cat. Or, you know what? Let's give our wife the boar tusk. Maybe that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't seem to make any impact whatsoever on the decision. It's just an ownership thing, so we bet as well take it. All right. Okay. Failed intent befriend. Sure, but... Oh yes, I have the pressed aster. For fertility increase. And this thing could be sold for a bunch, but we'll equip it for now, because there's no reason not to. Get the prestige, reduce stress gain, powerful opinion thing. We don't actually have vassals, but sure. Okay. Shouldn't she be equipping the rod of baby making? I mean, I see what you're saying. I think the fertility just works both ways, right? Both people's fertility values get added together. But I don't know. I might be wrong about that. I think if I've got it, I think it affects ours, but I don't know. The door to my tent opens and Benulad stands right in front of me. With a subtle bow, she starts. I apologize for interrupting you, my lord, but I bring news that may be of your interest. I was resting at the Red Queen, drinking with a group that revealed themselves as servants of King Henry. They have no qualms about talking about their liege. What of him, I asked, and managed to learn of his secret for your benefit. We're doing the tavern. I get a strong hook on Ben. Tell me at once. Let's learn the king's secret. Spewing Henry and God. No, let's do this. Oh, he has a lover. Okay. We could blackmail, expose. Blackmail's not really our vibe, is it? We get a hook on the king. You know what? I should have just taken the piety. I think. Louis got a cat. We have 2 cats. 2 cats in our little camp. I think we're still building the thing, right? No, the supply tent is built, which means we should have a quartermaster position. Lovely. And our wife would make an excellent quartermaster. She does have 22 stewardship. Wonderful. Let's appoint her there. Okay. King has a lover. It's hardly news in time, right? Exactly. Cat lady camp. 2 cats, no babies. I mean, really, my dream world, but not so great for us in game. Yeah, we have a camp of crazy cat ladies. Let's transcribe some text over here. Divine words. As daylight slowly fades, as I sit in Earl Rogers' chamber by candlelight, frantically copying squiggly lines of ink from one sheet to another. My eyelids start drooping, and I nod off momentarily before I jerk awake. As far as I can tell, this particular passage seems related to religious studies and their gleanings, but by God is it droning on and on. It's the Bagats again. I trace an ink-stained finger along a tiny knight straddling a magnificent snail. This is what I was talking about. The marginalia last time I said there wasn't any talk about the snail that time, but I said there was actually an obsession with lots of snails for some reason. There we go. Maybe I should improve the text just a little bit to make it more enticing. Yeah, so again, it doesn't hear it annoyingly for this one here. It doesn't tell us what the total thing was. Maybe it did on the first screen. But ideally we'd like to hit 9, I think, for the max success. So we'll take this roll. I mean, we can't do this one, you can't do this one. We could just get a +1, but no, we'll go for this. Hope we get the +3. Success, good. Peace through war. We've talked about that before. Ooh, I can draw inspiration from my own experience for a guaranteed +2. Okay, that seems fine. When gold speaks. I'm nearing the end of the transcript. So, yeah, unfortunately, we didn't hit another guaranteed +2 because that would bring us to a 7. Here we got an 82% chance of getting it. We'll be short of the excellent one, but if we succeed, nope, we didn't get it. So it was the kind of crappy one. Or what was the basic one? Purses his lips as he inspects the manuscript. It's indeed a replica of the original piece. Thank you for reliable delivery. He turns around to leave, but stops a moment to mention, oh, you can pick up your reward by the door. See yourself out. All right. Not exciting, but it got it done. Man, our provision capacity has gone up so much with these buildings. Do I want to upgrade one of these buildings right now? I may. Or maybe we want to build something for the supply tent. We get just some flat income for the first time. Chief Forager's office might be good. Do we need... Oh, we have to be explorers. Must be explorers. Climbing gear, subdued gear. Yeah, I gotta admit, the supply tent, although it does unlock the quartermaster role, which did seem pretty important. Maybe we get the driven sutlers. I mean, we don't have this lifestyle experience. I mean, that's not gonna be much money, right? The payback period is gonna be 600 months. 50 years? When am I gonna learn not to math on stream? We could just save up for the next level over here to get that. We could also consider the campfire, which I guess we didn't do anything here. Maybe we want a bard. Or the poets. Both give you the Master Bard office, which comes up from time to time. I kind of want the Wandering Poets. Or nightly debates. If I do this, a learning scheme could be language. So if I get this, I could learn languages much faster, right? Yeah. Let's be master debaters. What about the shrine? We already have the shrine. We have the shrine on the baggage train. All right, well, we need some money again. Let's go settle some territorial boundaries. So Shakespeare walks into a pub. And the owner looks at him and says, "Oi, mate, you can't come in here. You're barred." A knight errant. It is known that the people of Melton seem to profess a special devotion towards their knights and their legends. "My lord," the knight says, bowing his head, "it is most fortunate that you and I came to meet on the crossroad, for I'm in search of a marvelous fountain." Oh yeah, join a camp. Hello, Andrew. Join us. We're coming apart. Arbitration, crumbling walls. The underlying problem in Stamford is quite apparent even from the outside of its rotting gates. Its walls are in terrible state. The main problem seems to be not recognizing this, but figuring out who here is actually going to pay to restore them. An expensive proposition that everyone agrees is necessary, but also someone else's problem. Master Jared is at pains to let us know that our coin depends on common situation. 60% challenge. Andrew will stay to work. Right, we loan him for a while. Adam seems like your area because he is a porter. 92% chance of success. Adam, get to work. Blank position as my head porter. Mayor Jared is happy enough with our solution, gladly handing over his coin. So it's not just cutting out the name. It's not just saying like Adam position. Like there's something in the files that's borking this completely. I will do a file verification after the stream in case that's part of the issue, because this feels really egregious. This is not a simple missing word, so I will do a file verification check, because again, I originally played on the beta build, so sometimes things don't carry over when you drop out of the beta. Okay, that was an easy one. Uh-oh, there's some more jokes happening here. Grumpy Oldie says, an Electron is driving down the King's Road when it is stopped by town guard. Do you know how fast you were going? He asks. Damn, now I'm lost, explains the Electron. Wow. Wow. Bound together. As this camp's master, when two of my more notable followers wish to wed, it's my right to have the last word. They live within my protection, travel on my animals, and break my bread after all. They break my bread? I hope they pay for it. You know? Break it, you bought it. Today's hopeful couple are Julianne and Adam. And with everything else in place, they only await me waving my permission, or else signaling my defiance. All right, you know what? Sure. You know what? They deserve it. Permit the union, of course. Julianne will matrilineal marry Adam. I don't think it's going to matter, because I suspect there's not going to be any baby making here. But let's do it. Or they can do it. Speaking of doing it, go spend time with your wife. Crying out loud. The massive chopping block in the middle of the logging camp of Coventry has seen much use. It looks like it's always been there, even before man walked this earth. My shoulders are tense, my forearm trembles slightly from built-up stress as I approach the magnificent wooden trunk. I carefully place a piece of discarded timber on the podium, and in one swift motion I raise my axe. Ah! Chance of becoming maimed. It's just stress reduction, which I don't have any stress. No manual labor is beneath me. It's not that it's beneath me, it's that I don't need to burn off stress from chopping wood. Where's the option that makes me, like, beefier? No, Selkor, we're not landed. We're actually not rushing to become landed or anything. We're really just enjoying this landless adventure. It's been great fun. So, okay. Castle holding. It's under decision, yeah? I mean, we're in Warwickshire, which has a temple, but I'm not sure that we can visit the temple. Someone said something about you can visit temple stuff. Maybe if we were Catholics, because it's a Catholic land. I don't know if I can choose to go here. Maybe I can. Maybe I could just move my camp. We could give it a try. It's not in a different county. It's in a different barony. If I move camp... Oh, I can go there. This is church holding. Cool. Let's see what all these Catlickers have going for them. You know, we'll see. We can contemplate Catholicism. Interesting. Didn't realize we weren't paused. Ferengi fruits. In my wanderings outside of camp, I come across a clearing in the forest, rich with all manners of colorful berries adorning the bushes. They are unlike any I've seen before, and look so tantalizingly delicious, and it would take my followers less than an hour to pick them all. Could these be a much-needed gift from God, or a trick from Fortuna meant to test us? Life is an adventure, even for a stomach. It's 25% chance everyone in the camp becomes ill. Should survive without them. I don't really need the provisions. Let's visit the church. A magnificent city, the various chants and hymns lay as a comforting blanket over the Coventry church holding, and there's no doubt about its religious associations. You know, we could do a pilgrimage to Canterbury, I think. I think it's one of our holy sites. We have all the holy sites in common with Catholicism, except they have Santiago, and we have the place in southern France. Passing through the main gates, I spot plenty of Catholic ornaments nestled in the walls as well as on pilasters and scaffolds. My wife, Margarita, looks around with a content face, seemingly enjoying the change in scenery. All right, well, the church grounds seem interesting. Certain peace at the church square, despite there being a lot of commerce, priests, and helpers around. A magnificent church poses in the middle, and off to the sides, I spot signs with bold healing claims, as well as an annex garden for quiet contemplation of God. Can we have a little get-together in the rose bushes? Margarita nods appreciatively and looks around a busy square, already eyeballing curious stalls and points of interest. Well, she was interested about that. I don't know, we'll just go top to bottom. Yeah, it's a place in southern France, Brussels, exactly. As we enter the healing hut, Hugha is in the middle of performing a cleansing procedure on an elderly man. Margarita eagerly observes Hugha, a glint of excitement in her eyes. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at that. Hugha looks up when he hears our voices. I didn't see you there. Something ailing you? Out of the corner of my eye, I spot some medicinal trinkets, of which a magnificent horn grabs my attention. Maybe some humor balancing would do me good. I could get proven treatment. 20% fertility boost! Yeah, man, that's worth 15 bucks. We got the Cataplepus's horn. I'm sorry, this is 100. I don't have 100 bucks for an artifact of fertility. Would you perform the procedure, Margarita? Gain experimental treatment for 2 years. Becomes my friend and a novice physician. Okay, this is less of a fertility boost, but I like it. I would get the horn, except I don't have enough money. It's expensive to be horny. Okay. You allowed Mistress Margarita to try a new medical procedure on him. I mean, it's crazy, but sure. Where's the... Yeah, show me the full description. Okay, my wife, quartermaster, and camp priest, but presumably also my friend? I don't know. I squint as I climb back up from the duskiness of the healer's hut, finding my way back to the church plaza. A nearby stand carrying obsidian mirrors, a priest is trying to mask his excitement as he finally has the opportunity to inspect himself. Slightly amused, I decide where to go next. But yeah, there you go, novice physician. Alright. Maybe we could have gone into debt. I didn't think about that. It wasn't blocking it. Alright, let's take a look at this church. See what the deal is. Passing through the gates of the church, I am struck by the work... Ow! That must have gone into the exquisite structures and sacred decor. One of the nuns tending to the place notices me and collectedly walks over. Greetings, my child. I'm Sister Mary. How may I help you? Sorry, I got a little bit of, nun PTSD from my high school years all of a sudden. I'm fine. My eyes casually glance over a basket of coin donations a bit further down the aisle. Now. I have a donation to make. Okay. It's a lot of piety. May God bless our cause. Blessing of peace for 5 years. Piety, stress loss, plus 10 life expectancy. But for 5 years, we get 4 piety a month. 48 a year. So 250, which is more overall piety. Well, it's about the same we get here, but without spending money. Clearly, I'm in need of those donations. No, I'm not going to steal things on second thoughts. Let's just give us a blessing. Okay. Garden stroll couldn't hurt. I mean, you say that. Some of those rose bushes are prickly. The garden is framed by hedges, and trees are spread out across the gentle mounds where the odd bird and squirrel can be observed through the foliage. I feel a presence quite strongly here, caught up in all this beauty. What if, through all my trials and tribulations, God has been with me all along? From behind me, I can hear Margarita muttering every time we encounter yet another obscurely edible plant on our stroll. Maybe Catholicism is such a bad thing after all. Convert Catholic... No! Move the mouse away before I misclick. No! That's not what we're doing on this run. Just wait, we'll get to number 3. Margarita, how about we do some foraging? That's a lot of provisions. Or, so many hidden nooks and crevices, Margarita. You lay with Mistress Margarita. Let's do it. I mean, literally, we're going to do it. When are we going to get pregnant? And by we, I mean her. It really has very little to do with me, to be honest. But, oh Lord, we're trying. I return from the stream garden feeling lighter as I look out over the bustling church square. Margarita, who's starting to look a bit wary, says, I'm not one to complain, but surely we are done here. I mean, yeah, literally every option is complete. Oh, well, we could mingle with the locals. Let's hear some stories. Yeah, see, the stories are always good. Go option 1. Less good than the last one. Nice story. Exotic intrigue for 3 months. Okay, not particularly useful, but sure. Use up for recruitment. We don't have any money, though, and these are all going to cost money yet. No. All right. Done, done, done. I've got a perk ready, though. Yes, travel logs. Okay. Let's get that Traveler XP. And then, yeah, we're going to go back down to Wayfarer. Okay, those are all good. Let's go to work. Let's tutor a child. That was actually fun last time. Left ear, I wasn't going to say it. I was thinking it. My dog. Yo, dog. I mean, I'm assuming it's not pronounced that way. Wow, look at that kid's teeth. All right. That yellow scan. Do you know that? +1. This is a pretty easy one, and it honestly doesn't seem all that interesting. It seems really straightforward. We're just going to click the thing with the highest percentage chance. Just read the heading of the stream. Is there democracy in CK3? No. Yes! Yes! Okay, did we... When we were playing this with Essentia, and we were playing with... We had, like, the world's most fertile couple in the universe. And I think we streamed for, like, 4 hours and never got pregnant. It was crazy. And other times you get pregnant, like, instantly. Please have a successful pregnancy. Oh my god, I'm so stressed. Pregnancy is so stressful in this video game. Can't imagine real life. Okay. Okay. All right. Deceit and deception. Yeah, we'll just, again, high percentage outcomes. There you go. These are all working out. She will die in childbirth. Child will be sickly. Damn it, finers. No. All right. So this went perfectly. 125 bucks. Yeah, baby. Yeah, my dog. Nice. There we go. And we get some experience in the Traveler trait, which is excellent as well. We should probably use these requests here. So I'm wondering if it only costs money... Oh, it does cost money to move them. That's true. And say if it only costs money to refill them, which I level that up and that could be refilled. I could go and grab more, but it does cost provisions regardless. No, keep going for money. We need to keep boosting our thing. And yeah, we'll spend the prestige. Oh, you don't... Oh, it doesn't have enough gold. All right, we'll just wait then. Excuse me. We're going to do a census over here. And we do have a quartermaster. Smaller group is fine. Win every challenge. Okay. I don't think pregnancy is impacted by your character's actual position in this game. Like, I think you can be leading an army in a crusade and still find out that your wife is pregnant, which to me seems a little bit dubious, but I think that the game doesn't really track those distances. I might be wrong. Certainly correct me if I'm wrong. Making a record. Okay, so yes, this is actually our first census, I think. For whatever reason, Northampton thinks it has good cause to doubt the intention of Earl Simon, at least enough to make them only reluctantly cooperative with us. Tiresome, but workable at least. It just means dragging information on every household out of its occupants is a dreary labor, if not actively unpleasant one. Get this done. 71% chance. Ooh, coin flip over here. Margarita. She would gain stress. Let's just say, like, nothing happens, nothing happens. Versus successful surveys, failed surveys. You know what? I'm going to go with this option. Even though the odds here are better with 92. But I also don't want to cause my wife stress. Especially not right now while she's pregnant. All right. Dang it. Making a record. Kettering. Kettering is where... oh my god, what's his name? Oh, he's such a funny comedian. James Acaster. James Acaster, really funny comedian, is from Kettering, I believe. It's the only thing I know about Kettering. Kettering's populace seems docile enough. No concerns about impending taxes or a fresh war here. Just folk getting on with their lives and accepting of their lot. When a representative of their liege comes calling, they pay him due heed. Earl Simon Seal gets us through the most petty local obstacles, but the people are content enough that we hardly need to use it. All right, let's get this done. 86% chance. Coin flip. Again with the stress and the weirdly incomplete description over here, which makes me feel odd. Another failure. All right. 3 checks, all at over 80%, all of which failed. Scheme successful. Okay, making a record, failure. Scheme successful. I mean, I guess we completed it. A representative of Earl Simon meets us at Hurstingstone? When we are finished, taking our thick sheaf of gathered notes with interest. Well, I can see you tried at least, but there are far, far too many obvious mistakes in these, even at a casual glance, to be usable by the Earl. I'm sorry, but you'll be getting nothing for such sloppy work. Nothing! You get nothing! Can I choose a new job before I get back? No. Need to finish traveling first. Alright, we get more XP. That's something. How's it going there, honey? No weird things are developed. No, you're all good. Okay, excellent. Okay. Let's improve a ruler's reputation. And we are literally traveling with our wife, too, so... It's no secret that Earl Hugaha's reputation isn't all that it could be. People keep mispronouncing his name as Hugh, which is weird. Unhappy vassals, worrisome mutterings about tyrannical behavior, and a dearth of intangible prestige. All signs that could point towards a shakier grip on power than most lords would like. Paying someone to clear up such misunderstandings won't come cheap, of course, at least not if I have anything to say about it. Let's just get on with our task. Okay, we have to assign some agents. Remember, we're here to earn higher success chance. Sooner we're done, sooner back on the... So presumably this second option is mostly going to increase success chance without cutting down speed. This makes things go faster, even though, again, it's worded weirdly, because this is higher scheme phase length. What they actually mean is shorter scheme phase length. But anyway, and presumably this is just going to be balanced between the two for speed in this. Although these 3 slots, I think, may be locked, right? We don't have those. Or no, these are success chance ones. These are speed ones. I mean, weird that it has the lock icon. All right, we'll go option 1. Like, you see that? Like, it's got a lock as if, like, it's not going to, like, as if we can't put anyone in that role, but that's clearly not true. All right, well, so Ben working as a scribe has a 24. Yeah, it's a weird icon. Because here's just a circle, and here's a circle with a lock. Okay, and yeah, so 10 here. So musician role with my wife can have a 21. And then we can fill Emma here as a 9. But Emma looks like she drops this time pretty good. So Louis can work as a gabbler. There we go. Ooh, yeah, that dropped it a lot. 56 days to 39. And then we'll do this. And then whoever is going to be the diplomat, Juliana. She's not very good at it, but we'll throw it in anyway. So there we go. 80 is a cap. Okay. We can swap anyone anytime. There's an auto-invite thing, but we don't need to do that here. Faithful visitor. Yeah, he's a cat licker, though. The campfire crackles, illuminating a figure entering our circle. He moves with vigor despite the lateness of the hour, hand wrapped around a walking stick. Those standing guard are already intercepting, but I wave them away. Do you have a place for a man of God? He smiles at me hopefully, dirty clothes rustling in the stiff breeze. Remind me as well, we need to start a freaking learning thing to learn language. I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if this scheme that's behind us is the same as a scheme, or if we can have this running while we do another one. Anyway. A perfect, maybe, but not a perfect of the Cathar faith. That much I can tell. A few of my fellow believers shuffle their feet uncomfortably as they make the same realization. Can you learn language wallet? Okay. Warn if you cancel it, yeah, but I don't always see those. We could do with a man of such worldliness. So we could have him join us, and we would gain the friend to all holy for 5 years. Characters known as a friend to the devoted, though not always the same faith. Same faith opinion goes down, different faith goes up. Clergy opinion goes down, faith conversion cost goes down. Sit and stay a night and tell us your stories. Gain experience in traveler, okay. Or be gone, we don't want your type here. Inflexible worshiper for 10 years. No, we kind of have to make friends with some of these faith. I think we have him join and we see if we can convert him. It might not be an option, but let's give it a try. Plus, we're nice this way. Okay, stop. He's also English. Demand conversion. Ah, he's a monk, so I can't convert him. Fine, fair. Is there another way? Pawns are good. There's no, like, way I can just be like, I want to start a language scheme and then fill it in with someone, right? Like, when I look for, like, a spouse or something, right? Arranged marriage or whatever, you know, you get a list of things. Because it'd be nice to quickly see everyone in our camp. I guess I can go to, like, my find character thing, like, within my court. And then we could look for the cultures and then make a decision. Like, we got multiple English, but it'd be nice to see at a glance. Adam likes us a lot, so I'm assuming if we want to learn language from you, yeah, odds are excellent. Okay, I don't see anything that says cancel, so we're probably okay. Okay. This is going to be a 95% chance to succeed. Oh, no, wrong one. It doesn't matter which one of these two I click on. I'm definitely clicking on the learn language. It brings up this schem. Maybe it's not the kind. Oh, hold on. You can scroll down. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's no agents. Nothing I can clearly notice accelerated. All right. Good. All right. Let's just keep running. We got one key. As soon as we get 5 keys, we'll just try to execute it. If you can move things around any time, you put your best people in the time lowering, and then we could kick them out and then move them here for the maximum success bonus. Seems weird, but maybe. Pleasant prattle. As we pass through the barony of Lincoln, a jubilant local approaches my entourage. Her smile stretches from ear to ear. I discern that she is offering a warm welcome, but the finer aspects of her speech are sadly lost on me. Be that as it may, I wave away my attentive companions and return her joyful greeting. I can hardly imagine a more excellent chance to practice my Anglic. Okay, let us simply have a pleasant conversation. Okay, progress, which I want. Mostly it's time. I don't know if we can get the success chance any higher. Yeah, max is that. But dropping the time to it. Feeling rather feisty today. Challenge. Ooh, 251 days of progress. And cultural acceptance between the English and the Occitan goes up. Or we could fail. Or join us on our journey to Coventry. We'll be recruited to the travel entourage. Joins our camp. The scheme learn the language of Adam gains okay, this increases success chance. I think we'll do this and try to hope for the 251 day reduction. It worked. All right, cool. That was big. That was like a third of the total or something crazy like that. What's the point? Louis has stopped bathing. Oh yeah, he's covered in flies. Stinking. Louis has stopped bathing. Stopped even making an attempt to clean himself. Even a fact I am brutally confronted with when several of my followers beg me to deal with him. I know what you're thinking, Master, but it's not laziness. It's a drive for efficiency. I can usually do more work if I spend less time wiping away the sweat of the road. This is what a relentless focus on value looks like. He's mad, or a fool, or both. Your laziness goes too far. Gain hygiene disciplinarian for 10 years. Courtier opinion goes up. This doesn't actually remove his thinking trait. Make a fine point. You also stinking. No, simply right ahead, far ahead. No. Listen, cleanliness is next to something or other that's probably relevant to our playthrough. We have a child for the first time in 2 streams. Right before the end of the stream, I get to hit the button and look at the name in game queue, and the first person on the list is Esoteric Fish. Oh, wait, hold on. Here's the thing. I'd been meaning to do something. We actually named our starting character here as Quill. And I was wondering about doing a thing whereby our firstborn male child gets the name Quill. The idea being that if we go on long enough, eventually we will reach Quill the 18th. Which is kind of interesting. I hate to be a tease here with Esoteric Fish, though. Kind of like the idea. And then other names will go there. And I'm sorry that this delays the name in game thing. But I really like the idea of the firstborn male child of like anyone. Doesn't even have to be our direct son and heir. You know, it could be some grandkid or whatever, but it's their first male child gets the name Quill, such that eventually, potentially, we will get Quill 18. So I think we're going to do this. May you grow strong and wise, my son. Quill 18 to 18, right? We have a child. Okay, let's interact. I would like to educate the child personally, so we get the fun events for it. He becomes my ward. I don't think there's a camp, like there's a court tutor option. No, okay. Daughter Quillette. Every daughter is going to be named Bob, just because. All my sons are Quill, and all my daughters, for some reason, are going to be Bob. Yes, Esoteric Fish will be next. I've left them in the queue here. Plenty in common. Oh, Adam and Louie are going to be friends. Yeah. No, become friends. It's cool, man. More friends in camp is great. Oh, hang on. We've got enough keys. Seize the moment. Success! Surprising how much a few little words in quiet corners can change a situation. A whisper here, a comment there, an action defended at dinner. It wouldn't have nearly the same meaning coming from a landed magnet, of course. Too much power, too much at stake, too much risk of insincerity. But a humble scholar stopping at a court briefly as he and his band wend their way through the world, well, that's an entirely different game. Needless to say, Errol Hugga is more than happy with our efforts, and we must be on our way. The road winds ever on and on. Oh, ugly giant baby for the industry. Oh, yeah. Do you think Louis... You have a kid, Louis? You do! Yep! A hideous giant named Auden. I kind of wish it would have been really funny to have the naming option here. An ugly giant baby. Oh, whoa. Yes, I do know we could, last time we brought up to 10, it didn't show us in the interface like what the odds are, but we left it up to 10 and then checked, and I think it was an extra 5% chance. But I decided, you know what, we'll just do it at the 5. It's going to be fine. We could possibly go wrong. Already has 6 prowess? Holy shit! But plus 6 from the giant. I guess that makes sense. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Holy cow, yeah, you still don't have any money over here. You could do a grand tournament? We ask you to host a grand tournament? As soon as possible. Yeah, but you don't have any money, so I'm not even sure that can work. That's amazing. Making me your ward, you're right. You're totally right. Do you count as one of our camp followers? No, not currently. Oh, no, there you are. I would like to educate you. Awesome. Folks, it is 4 o'clock, and let me thank you for being here for this stream and making it a heck of a lot of fun. It has been a very great distraction from, you know what? I can't even think what I need to be distracted about. He said unconvincingly. But this is great. Again, part of me, just like what I said at the end of last stream, part of me is like upset that I waited this long to try this like Wandering Noble kind of, Wandering Noble is sort of the expansion, but I mean like the Landless Adventurer thing, right? From Roads to Power. On the other hand, the Wandering Nobles story expansion or DLC that came out added more road events, which is just a perfect combination of what we got going on over here. So much. I never want to rule a kingdom in this game ever again. I just want to play this as a role-playing game where we wander the world. It's wonderful. It's marvelous. German governmental crisis. There's a German governmental crisis? All right, we have to look that up. We'll see. Can you educate 2 children? Yeah, the limit might be 2. I don't remember, actually. There is a limit to how many children you can educate directly. I'm not sure what it is. It may, in fact, be exactly 2. Relationships. Wards. I mean, it's got the width for 2, but I don't know. But we're going to do that. And yeah, we will settle down a while. The thing is, one of our characters can settle down, and then I think some of the others could become wanderers. I don't know what's exactly involved, but I think it's a thing. We're going to go raid A Kiss for Luck here. Hold on a sec. What are they streaming today? Workers and Resources Soviet Republic is being played over there. That's always a good time. We're going to go ahead and raid them. I will see you on Saturday, where we're going to be playing more Crusader Kings 3. We may also do King in the Castle or something else for multiplayer, but there's going to be more CK3 on Saturday. This is CK3 week right now, and then we'll make a decision. We may even continue into next week. I don't know. We'll see what else has come out. Should get landed just so Odin can have a swamp. Oh, man. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everyone.